Some universes were marked for erasure long before the Tournament of Power even began, and the reason comes down to something called the mortal level, a rating that measures how developed, moral, and balanced the mortals of each universe are. Hey, how's it going? My name is Raf, and welcome to Dragon Ball Code, the place where all we do is talk about Dragon Ball. And today, we are breaking down why universes 9, 7, 6, 4, 10, 3, 2, and 11 had such low mortal levels, and what that really says about their gods and mortals. Before the Tournament of Power, Zeno and the Grand Priest judged each universe based on its mortal level. Basically, how spiritually and socially advanced the people were. It wasn't about strength or technology, it was about balance. A high mortal level meant mortals lived in peace and harmony, while a low one meant chaos, destruction, and moral failure. Any universe below a certain level, around 7, was in danger of being erased. Even Universe 7, where Goku lives, had one of the lowest scores, with a level of just 3.18. So let's go universe by universe and see what might have caused their low scores. Universe 9 was home to the Trio of Danger, but behind the flashy fighters was a world filled with disorder. Their god of destruction, Sidra, was indecisive, and their supreme Kai, Ro, was arrogant and lazy. Mortals constantly fought among themselves, and their gods failed to guide them. I think this lack of cooperation and leadership is what really pulled their mortal level down, which also explains why Universe 9 was the first to be erased during the Tournament of Power. Universe 7, Goku's universe, was also shockingly low on the scale. The blame mostly falls on Beerus and Shin. Beerus slept for centuries and destroyed planets whenever he felt like it, while Shin rarely intervened or created new life. The result was an unbalanced, violent universe filled with tyrants like Frieza. Even though there are heroes like Goku and Vegeta, I think the average morality of the mortals dragged the score down, showing that a few good people can't make up for centuries of destruction. Universe 6, the twin universe of 7, did a bit better but still fell short. The Saiyans there were mercenaries. Not as destructive as Universe 7 Saiyans, but still driven by combat and profit. They had advanced technology and civilizations, yet lacked moral development. Their god of destruction, Champa, focused more on food and rivalry with Beerus than improving his universe. I think that attitude probably trickled down, keeping their universe from ever reaching true balance. Universe 4 was a universe of deception and trickery. Its fighters, like Daman and Gamasaras, reflected the same mindset. The god of destruction, Quitela, encouraged competition and manipulation rather than peace or cooperation. Because of that, I think mortals learned to deceive rather than trust, creating a culture built more on cunning than compassion. Universe 10 had great potential thanks to its supreme Kai, Gawasu, who was wise and thoughtful, but his apprentice, Zamasu, nearly destroyed everything. His hatred for mortals and the Zero Mortals plan became one of the biggest divine disasters in all of Dragon Ball. Even though Gawasu tried to guide his student, the damage was irreversible, both literally and morally. It's possible that because of Zamasu's corruption, Universe 10's mortal level fell and never recovered. Then there was Universe 3, known for its advanced technology. It was full of scientists and machines, and at first glance, it looked like one of the most developed universes. But I think their focus on invention over empathy created a society that was smart but cold. Even though they made incredible technological progress, their civilization lacked compassion. Universe 2 was obsessed with beauty, love, and transformation. Fighters like Ribrianne preached the power of love, but in truth, it was a very surface-level kind of love, more about show and appearance than genuine kindness. I think their obsession with popularity and image kept them from real moral growth. So even though their universe looked peaceful, it was only on the outside. Deep down, their values weren't real or meaningful. Universe 11, home of the Pride Troopers, had some of the strongest warriors, including Jiren and Toppo. But their version of justice was cold and detached. They maintained order through strength instead of understanding. Most citizens depended on the Pride Troopers to solve problems for them instead of improving themselves. And even behind the scenes, the gods weren't perfect. Belmod was manipulative and self-serving. I think their world had structure but no true moral heart. When you look at the bigger picture, Zeno didn't judge power. He judged balance. A universe could have warriors stronger than gods and still fail if its people lacked empathy, purpose, or growth. Each universe's ranking reflected the flaws of its gods, laziness, arrogance, or detachment. To me, the Tournament of Power wasn't just a fight for survival, it was a test of responsibility. So even though it seemed like Zeno was punishing mortals, I think he was really punishing the gods who failed to guide them. Do you think Zeno's system was fair, or was it biased from the start? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this and like Dragon Ball content, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can get notifications whenever I post a new video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.